are really the most successful just burnout. Uh, Growing up, uh, we have been having this belief that each generation is supposed to do better than its last. I mean, more opportunities, better jobs, higher quality of life. I mean, more success. But if that's true, why do we feel so exhausted? Many people feel so exhausted. Why does it feel like no matter how much we do, it's never enough? And in this episode, my goal is to explore burnout and basically why is it so common and what it might be telling us about our generation and how we live in today's life. And I think at some point, most of us has felt it, as most of us have deadlines, assignments, work schedules, and responsibilities. And we also have expectation on how we are supposed to manage this. And even when we finally have time to rest and sit down, our brain is still running and we are thinking about what we forgot, what we should be doing, and it feels like we are running on a treadmill and we can't even remember when we got into it. I mean, I think burnout is just stress, and stress usually comes and goes, and burnout builds over time. Burnout has three main parts, and first is emotional exhaustion, where we feel drained and overwhelmed. Second is detachment, feeling disconnected from work, school, or even things that we are supposed to be enjoying. And the third feeling is feeling like there's nothing that you are doing that is enough. Like you are working hard, but you're not getting where you're supposed to be. And it's becoming so common. And I think why burnout is coming. One of the reasons burnout is coming so common is constant pressure to be reproductive. I mean, the idea of being of feeling that you are not busy. Another reason is technology. I mean, we are so connected with email, text, notification, and it is never hard to fully turn it off. And I think one of the reasons is that social media makes comparison easier than ever. You can see someone getting promoted, traveling, or graduating early, and that happens because of just scrolling. And I think it makes someone feel like you are behind in life. It's a pretty strange feeling that while technology is supposed to make our life easier, it ends up making our life, sometimes feel heavier. And I think what I've thought about is I think maybe the question is how do you avoid burnout? Maybe the bigger question is what does success actually mean? I think success is not being constantly busy or being constantly exhausted all the time. I mean, I think success is having a balance, peace, and time actually to enjoy life. And maybe progress isn't just about doing more. Maybe progress is about living better. And with those few words, I think maybe the goal is not to be the busiest generation. Maybe the goal is to be healthiest, going on walks, going on hikes. I mean, doing whatever makes our bodies feel healthiest, being most balanced, being most fulfilled. And because success doesn't mean, I think success doesn't mean much if you are too exhausted and you have no time to enjoy it. and maybe we should start redefining what success looks like. I think burnout is not normal, and we should do everything in our life to avoid it. And thanks, guys, for listening, and see you next time. Bye bye.